Good morning. How are you?
Pretty good. Thanks for taking a few minutes. Just saw you out there on Thursday night at the Adam Teleferro Classic. You're doing an internship with Mike Frankel and SNJ today. Tell us a little bit about that and what you're learning from our buddy Mike.
Oh my gosh, Mike is absolutely great. He's such a great teacher. So what I do for SNJ today, so I'm an intern for them, and Mike usually takes me through his normal day. So we'll either go out and shoot a story, and then he lets me sometimes interview them, and then we go back for post-production and put everything together, and then I watch the show, and he helps me with my stand-ups and working on my voice and everything. So it's a great learning experience, and I'm learning so much so far.
Do you get nervous when you're out interviewing people?
Yes, I'm very nervous because Mike is so great. He just goes out and just nails it, and that was at first intimidating. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do something like that. But taking baby steps, and he's teaching me so much. I'm just so fortunate to be working with him. It
was kind of funny when I first started hosting this show. I had to take over for Mike, and I was talking to Mike Gill, the station manager here, and I'm like, geez, man, you got to make me follow a guy with a great radio and TV voice.
He's outstanding. He's so good. Oh my gosh.
So how'd you get into that internship?
So I actually applied for it down at school. For me to graduate with a telecommunications degree, I need to have an internship. And I was like, okay, well, coming out of my freshman year, going into my sophomore year, why not try to get my credit done and over with? So I applied to SNJ today, and the station manager, Megan Wolf, emailed me back and was like, yes, we can set you up with Mike. He's great. You start May 23rd. And I was like, okay, perfect. And then that's how I got into it. It just happened so fast. I'm so excited. I was so excited about it.
We're talking with Arielle Schafer from Gami High School and University of Alabama. Arielle, how did you come about going to Alabama for crew? I mean, take us through the recruiting process and how that all went.
Well, the recruiting process was crazy. I'm sure any other athlete knows. I got my first call from the University of Iowa my junior year, and since then it was just school after school. And what happened to get recruited with rowing, you need to have a good 2K score, and then if you're a part of a club, you go to club nationals. And it's just, with rowing, it's a huge window of opportunity for recruiting. So my senior year, I took 5 official visits. So I went to Clemson, Alabama, Tennessee, Duquesne, and Old Dominion, and all great schools. It was such a tough decision because I loved each and every one of them. And Alabama was actually the last school to contact me. And just for some reason, I was like, hey, maybe I should take an official down there. And then as soon as I went down, stepped foot on campus, I knew I had to go there. It's just such a great environment down there. And the coaching staff and the academic support is just unbelievable. And I just knew that that's where I needed to be.
Now, what was the realization like when you finally made the decision and you're sitting there at home thinking, wow, man, I'm going to go to the University of Alabama? I mean, that's a lot of high school kids don't get that kind of opportunity.
Yeah, it was crazy because after my officials, they gave me at least 2 weeks to decide, hey, are you going to take our offer, yes or no? And so I was down between Clemson and Alabama, and it was so tough. And it was actually just kind of dawned on me, oh my gosh, Alabama, that's the school for me. I actually got done rowing at the head of the school for my senior fall season, and then I looked at my one coach, and I was like, I think I'm going to go to Alabama. I think that's the school I want to go to. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I just have a good feeling about it. And I called my coach, and I said, hey, I would like to take your offer. I want to go down there, and the rest is history. It was just definitely, coming down, telling my parents, hey, I made a decision. I'm going to Alabama. They were just so excited because they were like, because I'm going to them, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I'd like both of these schools, and they didn't tell me anything. They're like, it's up to you. And I really feel deep down I made the right decision.
Now, you and I were talking at the football game on Thursday night about just the whole experience down there at Alabama, and especially the football games. You get to go and sit in that student section. What's that like for kids around here listening and some of the sports fans listening to be on the field there down in Alabama in those stands and Saturday afternoons, Saturday evenings, Alabama football? Got to be just an incredible experience.
It's unbelievable. It's no other. Like any SEC football game is like this. Basically, the whole town shuts down Thursday night, believe it or not. You have people coming in and tailgating on the quad Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we've had 3 college game days this past year, and it's just crazy. Like, we have to practice for rowing Saturday morning, but we get out early enough so we can, like, get dressed and go to the game. And down there, you need to, like, girls and guys, you need to dress up. It is, like, a Southern thing. Like, you have to have dresses and heels and everything. It's crazy.
Really?
And
wow.
Just, like, yeah, like, when you get there, it's, like, sold out every single game, and it's just crazy. It's unbelievable. I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like one of those you have to be there moments, but I mean, it's just unbelievable. It's just like a whole town shuts down.
What's it like being in the stands when Alabama scores a touchdown and you have 100,000 people cheering?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy because we have our fight song, so we sing it after every touchdown, and you just get so hyped. It's so great. I love it.
Did you ever think you'd experience something like that when you're walking through the halls of Gami High School?
No, not at all. Didn't think that. I mean, because I thought our football games were pretty, like, hyped up and everything, but when I went down there on my official and I went on the field and then just watching the game, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And, like, it was the same thing with Clemson, same thing with Tennessee. Like, any SEC football or any football, like, college football game is just crazy. So...
We're talking with Arielle Schafer. She's heading into her sophomore year at University of Alabama, former Gami crew and basketball player. Arielle, was there ever any thought of maybe trying to play college basketball, or were you set on crew the whole time?
Yes, when I was younger, I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to play for, UConn, Baylor one day. Like, I, really tried to improve my skills in basketball. But then freshman year, I was like, hey, I need a spring sport, so let me try rowing. And really, nothing with rowing really took off until my sophomore year when I pulled a really decent 2K score that got all the college coaches' attention. And I didn't think I would go anywhere for rowing. I just thought, hey, I'm just doing a spring sport, stay in shape. But then as I got calls from coaches and stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And of course, I always love basketball. I will always love basketball. It was really sad my senior year, picking up the ball one last time, and I tried to live in the moment. It was like, oh my gosh, I will never play basketball again. I'm just gonna be rowing for the next 4 years straight. And that's why I'm so excited about my sister coming up next year, and my dad played down in Wildwood. So when I was younger, I always thought I was going to go for basketball, but now, I get to see my sister play, and who knows if she's going to end up going for school for basketball.
Now, your sister Haley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, does she see your success with the crew and how you were able to get a college scholarship? Has that sort of made her start thinking, maybe I should do some crew?
Yes, but it's she loves lacrosse. She really, really loves lacrosse, and she has tried crew. I mean, who knows if she's going to either go lacrosse or crew. I don't know. It's up to her, but definitely, going down there when she came and visited me, I let her go and see all the facilities. We had, the weight room, our erg room, our boathouse, and she was just like, wow, this is so cool. I want to work, as hard as I did, to get to get to a place like this. Uh-huh. And she is such a hard worker. She's out there working her butt off all the time, so I definitely have a good feeling that good things are in store for her as well.
Now, Arielle, you're a year removed from high school. How does that feel? I mean, when you're in the moment in high school, you feel like it's never going to end. Oh, gosh, I'm only a sophomore now. I'm only a junior now. But it really does go by quickly. And has that kind of dawned on you, how quickly your high school career went?
Yes, actually. About 2 weeks ago, I had one of the teachers asked me to come and help for project graduation. So we have, a night full of games activities post-graduation, and I went back, and after my shift ended, I actually went out on the football field, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's that's crazy how fast it all went. And then I'm about to be a sophomore in high school. I remember, I had flashbacks of things of, field hockey practice, running around the track, the football games, basketball conditioning, and I was just like, wow, it went by so fast. And to be honest with you, freshman year of college went by so fast too. it's just crazy. And that's why, like, the younger kids, when I talk to them, it's like, hey, like, enjoy every single moment because it goes by so fast.
What's been the best part of University of Alabama? I mean, I'm sure it was kind of scary going down there for the first day of school, but you kind of get in the groove of things by October, November. And how much did you enjoy your freshman year in college?
Oh, I enjoyed it so much. I made my teammates are unbelievable. Like, we're all from different places. We have people from California, Florida. We have one girl from England. And just to be able to create those connections, I mean, we text each other all the time, like, oh my gosh, can't wait to go back to school, miss you so much. And that was another great part. And then a great part was the academics down there. I, like, was able to really, like, I had so much support between the athletics, academic staff and everything, and just, creating connections down there and, like, really trying to figure out, like, who I'm going to be, like, after rowing's done. That was, like, the best part, and, like, I got a sneak preview of, like, things that I can accomplish down there, and that was the best part. And to be honest, everything was. Like, the rowing season was unbelievable. My coaches are great. Just the environment down there, I just have great things to say about everything.
We're talking with Arielle Schafer, rising sophomore at University of Alabama and Gami Grad. Arielle, what do they think of your Jersey accent down there?
They think it's funny.
You never thought you had an accent, right?
No, I didn't think I had an accent until I went down there. And it was funny because my friends are from my 5 best friends, they're from California, Wisconsin, and Tennessee. So they think I talk really, really fast. They think I say my A's really weird, and they think that the pork roll thing, because I was complaining about there's no pork roll down there, and they were just like, what is pork roll? Like, tailored ham, you mean? I'm like, no, it's not tailored ham, it's pork roll. So my friends think I have an accent, definitely. But then they have accents as well. I mean, but down there, everyone has an accent, and you dress like an adult as sir or ma'am all the time. Like, our professors, we always address them as sir or ma'am. And it's just, like, it's so funny. Like, I didn't think I had an accent until I went down there.
Now, have you converted to grits and hush puppies yet?
I do like grits. I will say that.
Really? I went to school in North Carolina for 3 years, and I never got a taste for them.
Oh, my gosh, they're so good down there. And
biscuits and gravy, all that good stuff?
Yes, we have a really good biscuit house down there, and I think it's awesome. Yeah, the food is crazy down there. It's really good, and the barbecue is insane down there. Because I wasn't really a big fan of barbecue, and then I went to this one place down there that, like, Bear Bryant, like, that was his, like, go-to Sunday dinner every night, and it's called Dreamland, and oh my gosh, that was the best ribs I've ever had.
Good stuff. We're up against the break here, Arielle, but we appreciate you taking a few minutes, and good luck with your internship at SNJ today, and keep listening to Mike. He knows what he's talking about.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Thanks, Arielle.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
That was Arielle Schafer. She's from the University of Alabama, outstanding athlete at Gami High School, and she's now doing an internship at SNJ today.